This is Michi Hoyer, this is ACR Zakspeed, and this is my first stint into the race in a 24-hour of Le Mans. And we're still riding with Cody Blanton in the car. The swap is scheduled for the next 20 minutes. Hey Joao. Just someone joined in the room. So the GT car driver. And the swap is just ahead. Got a good 10 minutes until I join into the server. I'm still sorting out the strategy here. So I can turn that over right now. There you go. Pedals are here. Just need to fix the lighting. Done pretty soon. That works as well. So strategy wise, that looks like just copying lap times. However, you will see that this has a full logic behind the scenes. So that is just gonna do it. And I hope you guys will enjoy the race pretty much in the stints. To be fair with you, I won't have any chat opened, so just I can focus fully towards my job tonight. As soon as I'm in the car, maybe Robert or Cody are fencing off, helping out because they're around anyway. And Cody sweating the hell out of the car at the minute. So I'm just gonna head back to the guys as they are still sitting there in TeamSpeak. I will close this. So we now have it 1:13. 1:12 a.m. British Standard Time. And I'm going to take over the car right here. So in a good 15 minutes. So I will put off as much stuff as I can right now. rFactor is open already. Hey ACR Tim, hope your stint went well. Okay Cody, I'm back.
Alright.
And I'm live, by the way.
Alright.
So I stopped also taking care of the strategy. I just go to toilet, I get myself a coffee, get my drinks, and then be ready.
Alright. You need to be quick though.
Thanks.
23 liters.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yep, so 5 minutes, you can hop in the server. 2 more laps.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep. You there, Robert?
Alright, I'm back.
18 liters.
18 liters, okay. So that is another 3.5 laps, right?
Yeah. So whenever I cross the line, I'll have 3 laps to go. I'll let you know, and then as soon as you do, you can join. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, good. I was exiting the damn pits right as I was coming through turn 1.
So, spectate on.
Yep.
So I'm sitting in the attempting direct connect room, just waiting for your go.
Go ahead.
Join.
Yep.
Copy. Get the dash meter up. All those pre-stint preparations reminds me of FSR a lot. I hope this dash meter will pop live as soon as I'm in the car.
Hope so too. As soon as you load in, then click on my name, passenger select, and then press race. There you go. And then make sure you're press race and then switch to cockpit cam.
Yep, I'm sitting in that.
Alright. 2 more laps after this, and then onwards to Mr. Hoyer. Jesus Christ.
I just hope I'll be fine, to be fair.
Still not getting dark enough.
Nope.
Not yet, no. 10 PM on the clock. Which sounds about right for those summer conditions.
Yeah, good point.
GT running fucking Porsche entry. Lovely. God.
Very true. Very, very true. Yes, Adam, my team is P2 at the minute.
Yeah, we're about 30 seconds behind the leaders.
We just got 14 hours to go. Steam King P2 in class and P2 overall.
Alright, 2 more laps.
Thank you, Timo. Just to get the do not disturb mode on now on the phone. 2 more laps, okay?
Wait, what? Timo is around?
Say again?
Timo is around?
I think he's following the actions either on live timing or on the AOR stream. Well, it's actually ridiculous how many people get a drive-through for something and want to have it removed.
You just have to not look over there because it's just constantly popping up the entire time.
Alright guys, just for information, I've disabled the chat to see it for me. So it's for anyone of my team that wants to take care of that.
I will probably keep the chat entertained.
Fair enough.
By Jesus, I can't speak tonight. By text, so I won't speak much.
Yeah, but that would be major help, I can tell you.
Yeah, I know that is not a good time for me to talk.
Nice. Yeah, that guy wasn't even abiding by track limits either. Stupid Aston. Some people some people pull over for you, some people don't. Some of them are abusing track limits, others aren't. I don't know. Total mix. You see the wheel, the steering wheel, or not?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's good.
Why is it there so foggy?
You mean overcast or something, or?
Yeah, I mean foggy or hazy or whatever.
No idea.
I'm not sure whether to keep the window open or not. If it starts raining and wind blowing, I'm gonna freeze to death. If not...
I don't know if people in chat are truly in love with me or just trolling me.
I'll just close the damn window for the sake of it.
Think about your cat. She might be outside.
Cat is sitting in the parental home.
Alright, 1 more lap.
I think she's warm and dry. Alright, I'm getting ready then.
Carpenter's in the pits. I got 7 liters. There's a good amount of clear space, but not directly in front of me.
I have like no reference for braking points at the minute.
On Tete Rouge, there's those reflectors that are on the inside.
Yeah.
And then I almost just kind of, when I get to a certain distance from them, I just start kind of hitting the brake and then turning in. So. Yeah,
but it's guessing as well, rather than being at a certain point.
That is true. It just did get really dark though. So the sun is actually properly going down now.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Now we've reached that point where it's gonna take minutes until it's pitch black.
Yeah, I can almost see it getting darker by the frame in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is. I literally see the sky darkening per frame. Got us some traffic ahead.
You are purple,
Rain
by the way.
on or off?
Rain is off. As far as I know.
Yeah, there's no weather. Alright, I'm gonna use boost 4 here. Alright, pit request on. You're selected, 75 liters, soft tires.
The sweat is real.
Hopefully I don't fuck the pit entrance because it made it a little bit hard to see. Wow, it's getting really dark now.
You will be fine, Cody, I'm sure.
I mean, there's some lights around the track in some corners, so Porsche curves have some lights. So it's not totally awful.
The big damn party wheel.
Alright, in the pits.
Copy.
Alright, there you go.
Damage 73.
Oof.
Right?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it was gonna take 56 anyways to do the it was gonna take 56 to do the stint, or to do the fuel and tire change anyways, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Nothing you can do.
Make sure as well when you gain control, it's gonna put you in neutral, so.
Okay.
So just make sure as soon as it goes to 0, just shift up pretty much straight away.
Copy.
And then you'll be good.
How's the race going for you guys?
Carpenter's just gone through now. Yeah, it's been fun. Not perfect, but can't really expect it to be.
Have you heard about the incident in the pits?
Hmm?
Some guy just tried to really squeeze into Cody's pity box.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm well aware of that. Alright, Michi, Godspeed. Good luck.
Thank you.
So Cody, are you going to sleep?
No.
Cody's on the duty again.
You're slowly approaching 2 GT cars.
Okay.
Alright.
How can you ride that stupid curb on the entry to the first chicane? I can't ride that, it throws the car off.
You can only touch it whenever you gotta turn in and let it go across straight with the wheel. You can't have any steering lock on, or if you take too much of it, you're gonna.
Yeah, what
you're
just
also
happened?
gonna go off. You didn't crash, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just work yourself up pace-wise. Like, don't even bother trying to take risks. I mean, I saw Jack hitting a lot of curbs. I try to just avoid touching them at all. Just if I can go out of my way, I just don't really touch them that much.
Very true.
Just lap by lap, just by lap. Don't really push it.
Yeah, there's nobody super fast. You know, there's no Philip Kraus or Baxter or anybody in the car right now. So
I need to get used to the turning though. The grip.
yeah.
Then do it. You don't have to go like super crazy fast. You can even lap 3-4 seconds slower right now and slowly get the speed up.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I'll be back in a little bit.
Copy.
it seems that it stopped fix the damages that we had.
Yeah, the tire damage is gone. Got the tape, you know.
Well, lots of it. And some saliva. Okay, there's another GT car approaching, and then the big gap towards the next one.
Okay. I hit him in the probably worst spot of all.
Not a big issue. We lost like maybe less than 1 second by this.
Yeah.
Don't really bother with it. Good news is that you are on the broadcast right now. So no pressure.
The only thing that would be good news is if I would be a little bit more happy. Car balance feels completely different to what I just did an hour ago.
In a good way or bad way?
Bad way. Hence why I'm crap slow.
Just try to adapt to it. Don't force the car to drive like you want it to.
No, I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
Just need to fix it myself. The brain thing, you know.
Yeah, sure.
doing alright, Michi?
2 seconds too slow, if I'm honest.
Yeah, to be fair, fresh tires, they're you know, they're gonna be slow at the start, so.
Yeah, but it's also my driving. Car balance is off. It feels like pretty oversteery for some reason. Or I'm just like driving it completely wrong.
Make sure you're not turning the wheel too much on entry.
That, and remember your brake application, just use it not only for braking.
Okay. Yeah, the main issue is I do not trust the car on the brakes at the minute.
Yeah. I mean, you can go more frontward on the bias if you want, but
No. I'm happy that the wheel hasn't started rattling heavily yet.
yeah, it'll happen by the end of the first stint. I can almost guarantee you.
Yeah, exactly that.
And I'm here sitting alone in the dark room, sipping tea.
Coffee. And to be fair,
Well,
the room is
I'm
not
not
as...
racing throughout the night, so I don't need coffee.
You're working throughout the nights, right?
Well, reading, mostly.
Actually, my room is too lit, to be fair. Because the screen that actually matters is dark.
But man, people want to see you. If you dim the lights, they won't be able to see you.
Yeah, that's alright. Apparently that camera would work pretty well with worse lighting.
Probably. Or you could just stick a red light bulb that
On my head.
screams with red
Yeah.
lights. And turn it into a proper room, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Chat, wink wink.
I guess so. Alright.
Okay, traffic updates. You're alone. Fine.
Okay.
And as for the pace, you are only 7 times slower than some carpenter.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm slowly getting there.
Yep, you are.
From that perspective, it would have been just lovely if it would have been lit for another 10 minutes on the server. But oh well. Shifting way too early. Cody was right about the rattling.
Yeah, saw that. Also, have we been using Boost 1 this whole race?
Yeah, more or less. Just for some occasions when trying to boost past some GTEs.
Good to know. Because the leaders used Boost 4 on some occasions.
What are they really getting the drive-thrus for all the time?
Probably cutting.
What are they doing, really?
Yeah, that's really sealed it. People are getting drive-thrus for cutting the track by missing the chicanes and so on.
Yeah, but how hard can it be?
Apparently hard enough for people to do it.
Yeah.
Let's hope it doesn't happen to us.
I mean, also some would say how hard can it be to constantly lap for 33s.
Is that just purely traffic, Michi?
No, one mistake into the first corner and then hit the GT into Mulsanne.
Hit a GT into Mulsanne.
Well,
not
traffic-wise.
literally.
Okay.
The car is fine if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Pace-wise, we are only missing like 4 times in every sector.
Hashtag in every sector.
Wheels started vibrating to shit yet?
Not yet.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna go back in and turn down my graphic settings and shit, and hopefully that'll
Sure.
be better.
And you don't have to necessarily rev the car to the red zone.
Copy.
While he was short shifting and his pace was still okay.
I hate the high speed cornering behavior of this car.
Is it hate or love?
Hate.
Well, you looked okay in Porsche cars, so...
I ran wide into the third one.
Didn't see it.
34.7
I was
though.
just switching between tabs. But just passing the good news, you are the second fastest car on the track right now, and this lap was faster than Carpenter's.
Yeah, I'm starting to get some confidence on it.
Sure. Your sector times actually prove it. really good first sector.
Thanks.
You just gained 3 times over last lap. Traffic update, this GT car is not the only one that you're gonna approach before the end of this lap.
Copy. Track limits.
Yeah, saw that. Okay, at the end of sector 1 there is a pack of 3 GT cars close to each other.
Okay. Fuck me.
Yeah, I saw that. don't risk it in Porsche curves. And there is another GT in front of you. On the main straight right now.
Copy. Where I'm going to hit the GTE. After Indianapolis, I guess. I feel like losing a second in each chicane.
Well, yeah, just hitting the traffic in the all wrong places. Other than that, you're not far off from the leader space.
Well, I already lost like 20 seconds over the whole course of the stint. Can't argue that around.
Well, which around 10 seconds of that is purely traffic.
Oh yeah, the rattling is real. Start slowly now.
That was close.
Yep. If I just would be a bit faster, I would not hit them in the stupidest spots ever.
Never say never. But anyway, you have like 10 seconds gap to the next GT car. Maybe 15.
It's incredible how much people practice for that race.
I'm back.
Still
So
going.
what about 2 more laps or so, 2 or 3?
3.
What the hell? Some carpenter apparently uses higher boost because he's gaining like 2 seconds per sector.
Yeah, Baxter did that as well.
Say what?
Look at Carpenter's pace right now.
I mean, that's basically what I could do, if not better. What are you talking about?
Look at the sectors right now.
What on
the
live
lap that
race?
he's on right now.
What on live racers is fucking glitched?
10-9, sector 1, 6-9, sector 2. That's a 2.5 seconds quicker than I do.
130.9.
Yeah, it's probably boost 4 all the way around the lap then.
Well, in third sector he lost 2 seconds. So without that it would have been 28.
They even have traffic.
Probably.
In before they bin it.
They have an OP as fuck setup. That's all I can say. Because there's not really much we can do. I mean, if Jack can only do light 29s with it, you know, and that's him pushing to the limit, and he barely breaking into the 29s, and if Craig is going 2 seconds faster, then I'm sorry, but that's entirely down to setup.
So then why haven't you called me?
A little bit too late for that, isn't it?
I thought that you
Fabian was like the
had it
same.
covered.
Considering traffic turn 1, that was a decent lap.
Yep, just 4 seconds slower than Carpenter.
No boost.
Yep.
And on this lap his sector 1 pace is almost back to normal.
Yeah, it's just to show off people.
Yeah, because if you do lift and coast a bit, you have enough to be able to do 1 lap in boost 4, I think, all the way around.
Yep.
Because you have about 2.5. You have about 2.5 to 3 liters of extra fuel per stint. So, and you use just about 2 liters more on a boost 4 lap. So I think that's what they're doing. They're just trying to pick a good, clear track 1 lap during the stint, and then just absolute go all out and boost 4 and just try to just nail a lap.
Hot flappers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I see no point in doing so, but
There is no point.
It's just they just want to try to pull a huge gap, right? It's pretty easy to gain 4 seconds or 5 seconds on a lap by doing that, and then that's maybe 2, 3, 4 seconds that that they weren't going to gain if they didn't do it. So
yeah. And also, newsflash for you, Michi, this is the first time that you've been below 112 in first sector.
yeah, you're only half a second slower than Carpenter. But you have traffic coming up.
And now, white is pushing. .9 in first sector.
Fuck.
Carpenter just lost an. Oh no, never mind. He's in the pits. So you got one more lap then?
Yeah. And you will still come out in front of me.
Yep.
With this gap, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's less than a minute to do the pit stop if it's just, I mean, because it's literally just 25 seconds for the fuel.
Oh, GT in the most inconvenient spot ever again.
Yep. Yeah, maybe about another 6 hours from now there'll be enough people that have DNF that will actually be able to do some stints without having any traffic really affecting us.
Are they quadra stinting, by the way, Carpenter?
They're doing 4 stints. I don't know if they're actually quadding the tires though.
Yeah, you can see it from the time they were stationary.
I know. Whatchamacallit? Baxter said in his interview earlier in the race that he was doing 4. That he did 4 in the car, so.
Fair enough then.
Alright, so if they have around a 2-minute first sector, that means they were only stationary for fuel. Can I go any further back?
Yep. You just need to fight Craig Baxter on the results sheet, and then you can see all his laps.
Did Sam just beat it?
Yes.
Yeah, now it shows live timing.
And once again.
Yeah, I'd say let's just
Fair enough.
Are you in the pits yet? Or...
Not yet.
I just didn't want to say anything until you're in the pits.
Now I am.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to get on the live timing and actually look back all the way on those stints.
Go results. At the top results, then click race. The session that's still active. And then you can click on the name. On the left hand side you find a little plus. Click that. Tires 79. I could do quarter stint maybe, but I'm crap slow.
I would just stick to triple.
Yeah.
You should be faster this stint because the tires should be warmed up straight away.
I just hope to be faster for my own sake of happiness.
Well, you should be, because Sam Carpenter is right now faster than he was before pitting.
And the car's tail happy again.
Just don't use as much steering lock.
I feel like not. Say?
Yeah, probably just turning way too much initially.
Always the same issue, I'm sick of it.
I try to hit plus next to Baxter's name, but it gives me a request failed.
Yeah, just do it again.
I've already done it like 4 times.
Yeah, this web page is slow as it's crowded and a lot of data. By the way, tires are final flat spotted.
Sounds good. Yeah, for me it was at the end of the first stint, and then basically from stint 2 onwards, just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Yay! I'm so happy that I'm not driving this.
I hear you. Oh, the front right was standing big time now.
Cody, how much were you short shifting on your stint?
I mean, I was short shifting probably 500 RPMs at least on some occasions. I had some laps that were like 4.75, 4.77 on fuel consumption, so I don't know what Michi's doing, but...
4.67.
It's even less than?
4.77. 6.7 is due to the pits.
Okay.
But yeah, the car loses a lot of efficiency on the shifts if you go too far.
And once again another GT car in Porsche curves. That was awkward.
Yep. Just point to the direction where you want to go to, equal the speed so that nothing happens, and once the other guy understood your way to go, floor it.
Yep. Anyway, I'm going to bed pretty soon, so I'm just gonna hope that you guys got it covered.
We do our best.
Hope so. I mean, I think if we keep it, as long as we keep it clean, we have a podium, basically guaranteed.
Sure.
Yeah. Unless White actually goes blast with all the laps throughout the night, then...
Who else is on the car with white? Because he must have changed tires. Hence he lasts 30 seconds to me doing pits.
Yeah, I would say so. By the way, I still can't get this to load.
I don't get it, I'm not even close to the times I did in testing.
No worries. Don't really stretch it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm taking a 5% safety margin, but
Just
still.
remember, your job is not to crash. Your pace is a secondary issue right now.
I don't want to have any issues.
Sure. But I would love to have a whole car by the end of this race. Even
Oh yeah,
even if
I will
it's
make sure
slower
of
than-
that. I will make sure of
Yeah.
that.
I know you will.
Oh man. Can I actually just lap one single GTE in the straight lines?
No, not you.
Yeah, I'm really sick of that shit. And Cody, I actually start understanding you. Like you would take the piss out of every GTE car.
Like I said, I don't really care when it's down the straights, but it just seems like, you know, you only pass like one or two every lap, and they just always happen to be in the damn places where you don't want them.
Yeah.
Every time.
Michi, you just know what I'm going to tell you. Michi, sheep in raus.
Nah, no way. Stay on the inside, thank you. It's not raining, otherwise I could have outbroke myself and shipped in rouse.
Yeah, I don't know how long Carpenter is going to be in the car, but I think our goal
It's
needs to be
his
to
second
try it.
stint, so I think it's his last.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hopefully, I'm trying to think of who will go back in. I mean, if Baxter goes back in, we're basically fucked.
Bullock Bazi is
I
not
fully
really.
expect Baxter to come and once again this night.
I kind of think they'll probably save Chim for,
Could have left the gap, you moron.
You always have to leave the gap. You always have to leave the leave.
leave it a space.
Shit, I can't speak tonight.
Oh, look at that. A GTE car on the fucking Muslin Straight.
So, like, when you came out of Tetrouge there, I'd have just bumped it straight to boost 4, you know, get a good run, and then slipstream, and shoom, and then just fly past. That's what I'm serious. That's what I did almost every time.
For crying out loud.
Look at how fast that car is in the straight. You see what I mean, though? There's that one fucking Aston Martin that goes like 295 or nearly 300k in the straight. I mean, I don't even understand how that's possible, because I could have sworn the other guys, like our guys, are running like minimum downforce. Anyways. I mean, I wouldn't really care if the GTEs were...
what happened to White?
Why?
Because he's 2 minutes and something behind now.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him.
It shows that his first sector was 154.
That was exiting the pits usually, I thought.
No, you can't go under 2 minutes in the first sector if you pit.
Okay.
So he had a problem in the first sector.
Drive through for speeding, maybe?
Could be.
Or stop and go, yeah. Could have been stop and go, makes more sense maybe. Would be just about the gap of 15. He is under the usual sector one time for boxing.
Yeah.
Hey there, Billy.
It's Billy Strange.
Yeah, that's Billy Strange.
I mean, inside sim race? Oh no, sorry. That doesn't exist anymore.
By the way, Cody, the rattling meme is gonna come back.
Is it?
At some point it will. Yeah, it's just like that. Guys, I have a free Porsche corner section.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Feels like a once in a lifetime.
Get a lifetime achievement award for that.
That was a pretty nice last sector, I think. Just a crap lap time still, despite traffic.
Just to think, Mitchell, you got this entire stint and then a whole nother one.
So...
Funny as
yeah,
you say that.
stinting.
Yeah, I just had the very same thought in my mind, and I have to pee like pretty bad.
Just don't think about any Wasserfalls or...
I'm thirsty as fuck as well, and I got all the stuff beside here, but I'm not even thinking about drinking it. The sweat must be real, so I don't have to pee anymore.
Also, like, single drops of water is also bad.
Oh dear, Robin.
Let me guess, Robin is referring about the catheter, right?
Who knows? I don't know. So we're pretty much back in the same position we were.
Yep.
I tried those adult diapers
Oh dear.
before, but never
Ah,
used them.
diapers,
I just just wanted to see how they feel on my ass, but other than that, I just didn't use them. So yeah, but they are quite comfy actually, quite baggy.
Ha! The gravel.
That
Yeah, exactly. Just touch it with the rear right.
probably just made everybody deaf in the.
Or maybe just, or maybe they started wondering if Michi just farted.
It's another clean Porsche curves.
Like the first time in over an hour.
I just had one clean the other lap.
But bitch in the chicanes.
Actually, Michi, you're going to approach on the GT and then Max.
On what?
On Main Street, 1 GT and Max is
okay. Yeah, okay. Got it.
after Dunlop.
I'm not. There's no way I hit max on the straight.
Actually, you will. It will be on the first Mozan. Yeah, there is. You just saw him.
Yeah.
You have this little EGA in front of you.
Yep.
Leave me some space.
Just be like Alonso. You always need to leave a space.
And he will be like, you always have to turn on the freaking boost. Oh, Max, that is so grateful. I'm so thankful. Thank you.
I'm gonna pass it forward for you.
Thank you. That GT would have otherwise shredded the head out of me into the first chicane.
Yeah.
Max says that you are very welcome.
Thank you. I knew we have some guys with some awareness. Unlike other GTEs.
It's a shame. It's a shame we all just can't have,
A fucking brain, yeah.
well, it's a shame they all can't be our teammates.
True. Right, the rFactor is going on, but you probably won't hear it because of the noise gate. Freaking carpenter. Honestly, back then he was nothing special, yet now outpaces me. I see your point with the set.
I think they've definitely done a lot more practice for this.
Apparently.
Good.
But yeah, I definitely don't think there's any doubt their set's better than ours, because, well, I think we spent maybe an hour in total, like actually testing setup changes and... So,
You what?
yeah.
Good efficiency for that, Robert, isn't it?
Well, I'm impressed.
I mean, to be totally honest, it was just one kind of massive swing we did on the set and increased that weight distribution to the front, and that kind of made the car drivable. And once we did that, it
a little
found,
dampers with a balancing, and that's about it. What we did.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, the thing is that the dampers on telemetry look actually quite good. So if the car doesn't feel good enough for you, that could come from something else.
Perhaps.
Well, to be fair, you saw what happened at the beginning of the race. That's exactly the reason why we didn't spend much time preparing for this. So.
Yes. Well, Jack was pretty vocal about it. in his own British way.
Just a bit.
The only word that I was missing from him was wanker.
The best is yet to come.
He says he watches NASCAR, so I have a feeling that his vocabulary in general is a little bit Americanized.
Yeah,
from him.
America. Well, Matt, we had a restart simulation. Well, maybe restart simulator 2018. For a moment, I forgot what year is it.
What we had even more though is a formation lap simulator.
Yeah. I mean, the race started like almost an hour and a half after it was originally scheduled, because it was just doing nothing but formation laps and server restarts
and waiting for nothing.
Terrible. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, just imagine that 1.5 hours just formation laps.
And they would do like 2 formation laps, and then it was bugs, so then they had to server restart, and then they had to wait for everybody to rejoin the server, so basically it was another half an hour wasted. It's just...
Actually, guys, so for that brief moment, we were IndyCar 2015 at NOLA.
Oh, that was ridiculous. That was like more safety car rather than actual racing. Was it the wet race at NOLA, right?
Yes, it was when the whole track was so flooded that even the pace car couldn't hold it on track.
Seems like a common problem with a pace car holding it on track for Indy cars. Oh, for crying out loud.
The favorite spot.
I have like routine taking it on the outside of 3 already.
Yeah, that's where I always do it too.
The next time I'm gonna feature another gadget on the car. It's called a blinker. Just to show where I go. 35.8. Oh.
Yeah, you lost 5 seconds in the last sector.
You mean 1?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
If you don't refer to Carpenter's boost.
No, by accident, I just looked at second sector on another car.
How fucked can you actually be? Boost, come on, slipstream, something.
Blowing.
These Astons that are doing 310k down the straights.
Wow, even on boost 1 in slipstream you were doing 306, I believe.
Nope, I was boost 4, but it was pointless.
Oh, you were boosting, okay.
Yeah.
If you would have,
I thought it was on boost 1.
if you would have stayed in that and just went down the inside, and
I would have lost the car.
Yeah.
Like not
He probably
lost it, but worsening flat spots. They were already existing. I'm sorry, I just had to take the 1.5 seconds off. So, more GTE fun into Indianapolis or the Porsches. This race should be called Blockfest.
And just imagine, half the cars are out of the race. So.
I don't want to imagine that. For crying out loud. This is the actual meme, honestly. Yeah, it's so stupid I have to laugh. Either he's going to be taken round turn 3 or inside turn 4 once and ever again.
Fingers crossed for not replicating the meme car.
Oh dear.
No. Well, I do like airplanes though in that perspective. Alright, we've reached takeoff speed, V1, rotate. That was exactly like that.
They were just trying to replicate the Mercedes back in '99.
Did it pretty
Whenever
well.
that was.
And if you are into ski jumping, then he landed with telemark.
So to say, did he land at all?
Yeah, he did, but in bushes.
New world record in car jumping then? Beam MG engaged. Negative gravity.
Yeah. Well, that just proves that their car has some lift in that setup generating.
FSR hugs revealed.
Yeah.
Oh, my neighbor's gonna kill me tomorrow.
So kids, remember, don't let your car smoke, because that's what happens.
Night Rider kid smoked too much weed, and the horses below the bonnet were mad.
The meme car just smoked too much weed.
Not sure if
So
there's
it
any
was
children watching
high.
middle of the night at 4.
I would hope not.
Get it? Get it? It was high. Bad jokes in the middle of the night.
To be honest with you, I tuned into the AOR and they're doing some pretty cringy ones in there too. The official stream, so wouldn't worry about it.
I have them unmuted, so
Same here.
They're gonna give an interview and complain about the GTE cars parking it and the Porsches for me.
Yeah.
The rattling is damn real.
or you just could say that GT cars in Porsche curves just gave you cancer.
Yep. Or some headache. Either of those.
No, cancer sounds more appropriate to this.
Right, we're running in a clean vacuum. 2 minutes ahead, nothing. 2 minutes behind, nothing.
Yep.
It's like you are a leper. No one wants to touch you. Or it's like being a really unpopular kid in high school.
For crying out loud.
Wow, that was close.
But he turned in on me as well.
He turned out of it and cut the chicane, so I think you'll probably get away with it.
Ooh, someone's breaking into my neighbor's house.
Burglars caught on tape.
Well, can't you hear the alarm outside?
Nope.
No.
The burglar alarm got off again. That's what the
Burglar alarm.
Glaswegians say.
Yeah, I had a friend from Glasgow and
You literally
with
couldn't
his
say
deep,
burglar
deep
alarm.
voice. It was like a mixture of Sean Connery and Freeman.
The fuck? Still 35 liters in the damn tank. Alright,
Still gotta do it.
I've
Another step.
yeah, reached halfway of my first job tonight. And I'm literally so done already.
Gotta answer Andrea in the chat. Yes, all the GTs are Astons. So.
Was this house there before 2 laps ago? Last time I
No.
came here and I was like, where
No,
does
it
this
wasn't
house
there
come from?
2 laps before.
Oh, thanks for the irony. The wrestle battle. Oh, I can see GTE cars for God's sake. No way. No freaking way.
And also this right turn that you are going to approach right now wasn't there too. And that left turn too.
And that GTE car too. I agree.
You boost forward, you
Yeah.
might get him.
Yippee for Porsche curves.
Slow down. Oh.
Slow ride. Take it easy.
It's really annoying though, just how fast some of those GTEs, I mean, they are literally the
Yeah.
same speed as us at the end of the straights.
And then you approach the freaking corner and they throw their anchor like 80 meters beforehand.
Yep.
And really, either it's my neighbor's house being totally wrecked or them being murdered, but
Something's going on, at the very
Yeah.
least. Aww.
if I can have their TV then it's all fine by me.
Sure, the burglar's just gonna knock on your door and be like, "Here, I think you wanted this."
Well, I was just thinking if they are getting murdered, then I want to have their TV.
Bad Robert.
I'm a really bad neighbor. But not this kind of neighbor that goes to your garden and shits up.
Honestly, guys, you know what I'm gonna do in the break between this stint and another stint?
Take a shit.
Beside that,
You're gonna go back through your entire stream and clip together all the times you bitched about GTs.
that will me take all night.
Yeah. Well, to clip that you would have to just click on the beginning and
No,
click on the
no.
end, and everything in between will be exactly that.
I'm gonna set up a timer and see whether I can make it from here to the toilet and back within 26 seconds.
Well, you could.
Depends on how much fuel pressure I got.
If it's going to be a pressurized peeing, then you should be fine.
Shoulda,
But
woulda,
It
coulda.
has to be at least 2 bar.
I see hype on the car.
Believe the hype.
Yeah, my only fear is if you're sitting in the pits, get some damn penalty or disqualified or some shit.
Well, I'm not gonna sit in the pits for nothing.
Why is this guy still talking about another Aston? Already said.
is coming to you.
You actually have a clean Porsche curves here.
Apparently, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
This whole race is just people asking for removal of DT.
Yeah. It's so
Removal
annoying.
Simulator 2018.
In FSR, I get annoyed once one car says it has left the track or whatever, or has left the server, but here it's actually ridiculous.
Because yet again, they didn't do any race testing beforehand, so...
Yes, a 33.5. I'm actually on pace, more or less.
Every lap now. Every lap, Michi.
Right.
Just
try.
get another 1 second and you should be fine. Also a fun fact for you, if this race continues like this, you're gonna break 397 lap record.
Will I?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, neither of the top 3 guys had a big incident yet.
Yeah. I think some of the guys further down also really haven't had any incidents, or major ones, just... they're just not lapping as quick, so... Yeah, I know the team that Tino is on, some of the guys are only doing like high 330s or 340s every lap. So...
Michi, you are not going to believe this, but there are people in chat asking what game this is.
Oh dear.
It's not iRacing, I can tell you.
Well, the thing is that you have it in title.
Well, yeah, but people always do that, so... That's also like right below the video, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, you could always make the font like size 56 and make it bold and
put it over the entire stream. Yeah. Alex Pichowitz, drive through 2 times, please. All right. It's gonna end it.
please.
One guy was complaining about 2 stop and goes and the drive-through. Still need to be removed from him. No way.
So he's basically cutting more laps than he is running them cleanly.
Yeah. Alright, the vacuum gets bigger.
The suction.
You can finally hear it. Great. Oh, for God's sake.
And remember, don't think about pissing.
I don't. Right now I'm just taking the thinking about taking the piss out of this GTE car. So,
or just drink it. Bear Grylls does that, and he says that it's not half bad.
Fair enough. I'm not interested. Thanks.
But it's essential for survival, and we need you to survive.
The only survival I have to do is the damn... What is going on here? That is not even a GTE car. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, that's our teammates. Haven't... Don't lose it, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
What is going on?
Everybody's wanting to pull over for blue flags.
Did you know that we, just after pissing it out, is actually bacteria free, so drinking it is actually healthy.
Nice extension, Michi.
Thanks.
So, Kian, by the way, just got another stop-go, and he's asked for it to have been removed because,
What? No, no, honestly, where can you cut the fuck out of this track together for freaking SG? Where? I want to do it just for once, so I can type in the chat, remove pen please. That is the next thing I'm gonna do. Put myself a shortcut on the keyboard saying remove pen please.
God. Tell you what, it's pretty
Remember,
bad.
Case, we are a really professional team.
We are.
Oh, God.
And more than that, it's 2 ACR owners right now on the voice chat, so that should you make.
At this point, we're in no man's land. It's the middle of the night. I mean,
You have to do the bunter.
there's nothing to race for at this point. So, yeah, it's just.
Look at the vacuum. 2 minutes forwards, rearwards, nothing.
Oh yeah, you got a huge gap in front of you right now.
Apart from GTE cars and Porsche curves.
Just be one just miraculously appear. I could have sworn I saw people on the live timing earlier just straight up disappearing off the track. So I don't
I wonder if during the real Le Mans race, guys just talk to each other between engineers and drivers, bunters like this. Just imagine Nicky talking to his engineer about like drinking pussy drink and all the stuff that he likes to do during his streams.
Mickey Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. With him it wouldn't surprise me, but
Why Porsche GTE has spawned in the Porsche corners? I'll throw a Pokeball next time.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, I gotta catch them all in the Porsche corners. Very true. Can open
I'm gonna give you.
can open a GTE Dex for noting which car you caught there.
You're gonna get a Porsche Curve badge for that.
I want so. Ooh. Don't crash.
Robin, I could ask him. I don't know, but I could ask him.
333 with that mistake into Indianapolis. The fuck?
Then don't make any mistakes, and it will be 32.
Well, I think it was the extent with the turn 1 though.
True.
Well, Dragon, if McLaren died, well practiced, but did it died it? Because if it only died, then it's okay, but if it died it, then it might be a problem.
I'm confused.
Exactly.
Actually, I was the fastest car on track last lap. Yay! Once in a lifetime achievement number 2.
Yeah, Carpenter's in pretty heavy
No,
trouble.
there was another time when you were faster than anyone else.
Really?
Yeah,
Can't believe it.
early on.
Alright, so you got a ton of clear.
previous stint.
You've got a ton of clear air. I think there might be one GT in front of you and one LMP, but they're 20-30 seconds up the road. And there's another probably 30-second gap in front of the LMP.
And Carpenter is boosting again.
Probably.
Well, 10-8 in first sector, so yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. He did it last time when I had 15 liters. Oh, it's always the last lap where they're gonna boost the shit out of that car.
Yeah, that's what Kraus did as well.
I would
Kraus
love
is-
if they bin it for that reason. Just for the sake of it. Hashtag karma.
He's in the middle of traffic as well, which I don't understand why he'd want to be doing that in traffic, but...
We are pros, we don't wish bad for others.
Alright, I take back what I just said.
Nah, you can't just unrelent that easy.
I can have crossed fingers though.
True.
I'm sure there's probably zero chance that all of us will get to the end without something happening. Or if someone does, then they'll probably win the race.
Good job. This is the first time that you did 076 in second sector.
Yeah, it's because the tires are still pretty good, and I think the tires are pretty much at their best at the end of the second stint. So,
Makes sense.
And just a quick checkup. Yeah, you're gonna have a clean Porsche curve, so
yeah, you'll catch a GTE at the beginning of the next lap.
on Mulsanne probably.
It'd be nice if it was.
And that lap was
Pretty damn awesome by my standards.
32.7.
777.
Not bad. I think the best I did was some mid to high 31s.
No, you did 30.9 on one occasion.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, we should actually look at this and see if it's possible for us to do this whole boost thing as well. Lost a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could not go full risk through it. Otherwise, I would have just
Sure,
punted him
sure.
in the back.
We are not saying that you didn't do good, bad, just wanted to stay
Commenting
safe.
on.
Yeah.
but see, if they're doing 4 stints every time, by the way, that's saving them, after 12 stints, that's saving them 10 seconds because of the driver swap.
Yeah, but honestly, we can't even do that.
No.
Like, if we do a trip 4 stints, we have 10% left on the tires, at least I have, and you guys had more wear.
Well, no, I don't. They're not. I was looking at their at the live racers. They're definitely not. I think they're doing 4. They're doing 4 runs, or at least Craig did 4 before he switched. But he only triple stinted. He definitely did not.
Okay.
Some in the pits.
As expected. This is freaking annoying, the rattling. Holy moly. Yeah.
And a whole nother stint, Michi.
The rattlesnake.
Believe me, after the second stint, it was already terrible, so then I had to do an entire stint with it. Just being so bad. Another decent lap.
Yeah, second sector and your third sector was on a
Yeah, the
good side.
Porsche's corner were one of the best I ever did. Something I still do wrong tonight is the entry into the first one. Alright, boost 4 engaged heavily to make it pass.
Go for it.
This is your end lap, so it should be good.
Yeah.
Actually, you could have run it for the entire lap.
Sure, see what happens.
I don't know if Michi, do you have it set up for increment boost?
For what?
So just put it on boost 4 and
No, I have push to pass, so for maximum temporary boost. That's what I use.
Okay. 11.3. For the sector, so I was expecting a 10.
Nah. I did a mistake before.
I mean, the first sector has to be like super sweaty as well to be a 10. Like
Yeah.
boost 4 from the start finish line. Cutting that first chicane to the absolute edge. Whatever. Possibly running off the track if Ross was right about others abusing track limits. Yeah, make sure you pit request and...
Yep. My neighbor's gonna kill me tomorrow. Tires 56 at the end of the lap.
Alright. Hopefully you don't get ran into. By the way, whenever I went back, I found the moment where the official stream caught that guy running into me in the pits.
Mm?
And unless I'm misinterpreting the way that this guy reacted to it in the commentary, but he actually, it sounded to me like he reacted to it by criticizing me, saying that it was my fault for not leaving space in the pit box and knowing that there was someone else in my pit box.
Fair enough.
And I'm just like...
How do you know?
He was like, oh, well, that should have been sorted out in a warm-up. It's like, yeah, well, you know. I don't get in the car until 8 hours into the race, so how am I supposed to know that?
What's coming there from behind?
No idea.
Hey!
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sure that is damage.
It's fine, make sure it doesn't affect the car.
Front left light blue.
It's fine.
What the fuck?
Who the hell was that?
Sanchez.
Yep. I'm gonna protest that.
You fucking kidding me, right?
Well, is he trying to overtake you?
Yeah.
Not surprising, considering how fucking retarded he was in the actual, in practice yesterday.
A-class state-of-the-art idiot.
Pretty much.
Who was E-Rice?
Evan Rice.
What happened to Sweat White?
Hit it again. Rice is in the car.
Fair enough.
Just coming out of the pits now. And they've also just been lapped by Carpenter. So there's only 2 cars now in the lead lap.
My gap to Carpenter is stabilized somewhat, which is good.
And about half a lap behind.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about it.
was last lap, wasn't it?
Yep. The lap when I exited the pits. Actually, it's gonna get dusk in here. Not in the server, but at home. Let me guess, I'm the only one racing in the middle of the night from us. Oh, a fucking rattling. Alright, I'm alive. Robert fell asleep meanwhile, I guess.
Maybe.
I just wonder because you were saying like you're going to bed soon.
I am in bed, and you are not here.
Alright. Bad pictures in my head. Bad pictures.
In mine too, because you are not wearing a bikini.
Bitch, please.
Sanchez getting a penalty.
Where?
I'm just saying, try to keep an eye on it when all that shit keeps popping up.
Because of penalties and revenge.
Huh?
Penalties and revenge.
Well, I mean, I protested him, so.
Okay. Alright, after I had like a 15 minutes nothing to complain, I kind of fear stuff.
May or may not be just going back through the entire strategy sheet. That's why I'm not really saying anything.
Yeah, well, thanks for filling it up. Can you look? Yeah.
I was gonna say the only thing I missed was the those last couple laps on my Stint before you took over the car. But I think I have every lap on your Stint.
Doesn't matter. At some point I'm probably gonna just override the timed calculation with the actual time. I'm pretty happy as much. Like, I remember for the Daytona 24 hours I kept editing the real daytime like every 1.5 hours because it was 15 seconds off.
Yeah.
Not that 50 seconds would make a difference here, but could have made a difference in Daytona. Alright, PTP engaged.
It sounds almost as bad as STD. STD engaged.
Enough, thanks.
Whoop for gonorrhea. And 2 minutes 12.6 towards first place and 2 minutes 12.6 towards the third place.
I told you we're gonna increase the vacuum.
No man's land.
Dear. It's close.
It's official now. Porsche curve is becoming a meme.
It actually is. Fair enough. Thanks for not stopping on the racing line. I mean, it was a handy getaway, but... or handy get out of the way, but nearly turned into tragedy. Oh, my lap times at the minute. I think it's quite okay-ish. Nothing special.
I can't look because I'm updating the lap time still.
Jesus, the G29 is so lit. Like on the last part of the Muslon, there is no rattling whatsoever.
That's just totally random. By the way, we're only just past halfway.
Half. Oh, for crying out loud.
15 minutes past halfway. Yeah, I'd say at the moment we're on pace for about 397, 398 laps. To really pick up the pace to get 400.
Nah, no way we're gonna do it.
Yeah. It's Ligier in front of you.
Good God, is she going slow? They're going ridiculously slow.
Almost like a GT.
Yeah, but even more unpredictable.
So yeah, you're doing 335s. Carpenter 334.3.
Yeah, this entire traffic topic is an issue for the last 3 laps for me. Hit them pretty stupid.
I got some clear air now though.
Yep.
Okay, going to bed because it's getting too late and I have to get up early.
Well, you can get up now, it's 4:50. 4:40.
I have so much to do tomorrow, I mean today, that it almost makes me cry. But yeah, we'll be back later.
Fair enough.
So, see you guys, good luck.
See you. Thank you.
Good one.
Drive-through penalty assigned by Life Steward to Sal Sanchez. And look the reply. Oh, for God's sake! Right, third meme of the race.
What do you want to bet he's got that queued up as a button on his wheel to just say
I gotta wait for the second message, please remove D2. It's getting about time.
so bad.
I shouldn't have laughed though.
That's fine.
Couldn't really resist though.
He deserves it, so yeah.
To be honest, meanwhile I drive around here as good as I never did before. It's just not quick enough.
Still fun though. I mean, you probably lost a second because of that GT there, at least, so... Fine, I guarantee you guarantee those guys in front of us are doing that every lap.
Yeah, meanwhile I'm running in a zone where I consider myself being rather okay.
Yep.
Oh no.
They should assign another drive-through to him just for doing that.
The one gets removed, the other doesn't. Wait for the punter.
He'll do it again, almost 100% certain. He's so triggered.
Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud.
I'm so glad I actually filed it against him now.
How triggered can it actually be?
At least the stewards are, at least it seems to me like they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Not just removing drive-thrus just because people are typing drive-thru in chat. Oh man.
Oh no.
Perfect time.
Yeah. Was about right. What is it that these cars seems like being sideways through every corner? Oh, please don't tell me because they are.
Yes. Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah, they slide through like every corner. No joke.
Oh, what is this? I'm gonna hit his ass. Yeah. Another Mulsanne fucked.
So what I would normally do is I just cut off a little bit of apex speed and still carry almost as much speed as normal, but just make sure that I can just move to the right and just hope that he stays on the outside there.
Yeah, I'm not the guy for hoping. See Saul Sanchez. I was on the very inside and I left more than enough room, and I just had the line, it just turned in on me. Tires 44.
Oh yeah, you're more than fine on tires.
At least that. I think a good 8 laps until I hand over again.
Give or take, yeah. I was about to go back on.
Oh no! Oof. Oh! That screen freeze.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I had a screen freeze where actually the screen kept frozen and I had to kill the exit. Would have been end of the race.
His teammate.
Yeah, teammate. Thanks, guys.
He doesn't quite need to do that, but
They are aware though. Right, 7 laps after this one.
okay.
So 211 we're coming in again. Get ready.
Yeah.
By the way, the first 15 minutes I did not feel comfortable at all on the car.
I'll probably be about the same. Oh dear.
Yep. Rian just wanted to go. Yeah, I think it really had much to do with the fact that the car was run 8 hours already, or 9. And you're in the middle of the night, you try to sleep, stuff like that, nothing worked. So for people in the chat, I will give an interview later and then come to answer your questions. If there are any. Cody, you've sorted your graphics for streams?
Yeah, I just turned everything down.
Perfect.
Turn down the visible cars as well.
Not sure if that gives any impact.
Probably not, since never gonna have 15 cars on screen at once anyways, but
Do you fucking hear that? That's rattling the piss out of me. Honestly, I got vibrating hands when it's not vibrating. Traffic has cleared up quite a bit. How much DNS we have?
hold on. 23 on track.
Okay.
So almost half the field has been eliminated in half the race.
Did extra slow here, didn't he? What were you saying? The purple Aston is an issue.
That's what Jack was saying.
Yeah, I just hit that.
What?
Well, not hit, but I just passed that.
And just stop saying hit.
Well, hitting into someone is usually being said meeting someone. That's where I come from. By saying hit into.
Alright. So let me turn that off.
$30.
Okay. You get down to about 15, then I'll join the server.
Copy.
Guessing you're gonna go for a bathroom break then, as soon as you're done?
Yeah. And I'll then quickly hop on the AOR stream.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll give me a few laps just to kind of get up to speed.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could post the link or whatever to my stream in your chat, and
You
before
can do
go
it yourself.
offline, we'll do
Yeah.
that.
Because you're an admin.
Let me just close live timing.
How are they fucking get the DTs all the time? It's I actually can't get it.
I guess it's because if they go past, I wonder if it's set up so if they go past a certain number of flag stands, basically, they automatically get a penalty. I guess that's how it happens. But yeah, it does seem to happen a little bit too often.
Other than that, the server runs for 12 hours now without major issues.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna run into the bathroom real quick.
Copy. So guys, first stint is shortly coming to an end. Got 23 litres on board still, makes it 4 additional laps. Boxing in at the end of lap 210, sorry 211. First stint went... No, it went bad, to be fair. To be totally honest. Exactly, that is, sums it up pretty well. The first 8 or 9 laps, which I needed to get really into it, were too long. After that, I learned a few bits about Porsche corners. Literally, just took me 15 laps to get the right approach into the first of the Porsches, which is a bit too long. Other than that, I think I lack a good half a second to a full second of speed in order to be okay. Not sure where to really get it from though, but that's what I literally think what I'm missing. A few more 32s would be perfect. If I could get the one or other 31, I would have been more than just satisfied. But maybe in the second stint, because now it's Cody Blanton taking over the car for the next 3 stints. So for the next 3.5 hours, 2.5 hours, he's gonna be on the car. Before it's my turn again into the morning. And yeah, if you're still awake from the US or wherever you watch it, would appreciate if you would be with me on the stream again, riding with me on the ACR Zakspeed LMP2. Definitely looking okay meanwhile. Waiting for the first sector time of 1:11.6. It's pretty okay, I would say.
Yeah, that's not bad. I got my stream going, so...
Fair enough. I would just love to exit this stint with a 31.
Well, if you have at least 7 liters when you cross the line, well, actually you can't do it on the last lap, can you? You'd have to do it on your second to last lap and have a clear track.
Well, I want to do it right now, to be fair. There's no other opportunity. Despite the rattling.
Yeah.
Not going to boost a lot though, if at all. Just pointless. Gonna need every second anyway. I'm not stop.
How much fuel do you have left?
It's about time. 18. Entering into the Porsche. The 2 additional laps, 2 or 3. 3 additional laps. Those Porsches were so bad.
Alright, so you're on the you're on your third to last lap, yeah?
Yeah. 3 laps to go from now on. Can join. At least the 32.2. Very close to the 31s. Something to be happy with to an extent.
I hear that rattling.
Yeah, it's pretty intense now.
By the way, Baxter is sitting in spectators, so he's probably going back in the car.
I don't like what I see ahead. Definitely don't. Yeah. Rip. For God's sake, rip lap time so bad. Wow, it's getting lit outside.
Alright, I'm riding on board and
Yeah, saw it.
race. And whenever you're good to go. Got another GTE ahead by the looks of it. 2. That's Loren's car ahead. Second car.
Fucking hell. Alright, 12.5 liters.
Alright, so Carpenter should be in this lap.
Yep. I pretty much maintained the gap since the last pit stop there.
Yep.
I'm just sorry that I give us a minute.
Could be worse.
Yeah, still. Could be better though too.
Alright, you got one GT in front of you, and then should be clear for the rest of the lap.
Just don't know where to catch that. Yeah, it's gonna be in the most inconvenient spot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that you can take that curb.
That's technically a cut.
Okay.
Make sure you got me selected.
Yep.
Make sure you have the damage repair on off as well.
It's not selected.
Okay. And you got tires and fuel.
Gonna do that. Just got another lap to go.
Yeah. Just trying to be way ahead of it.
We're gonna do the checklist again.
Baxter is in.
Finally, that should be my 31.
There you go, 0.4.
So, pit request, change for soft, 75 liters, hold on. Driver C plantain, yep, we're fine then. Should I unrequest again and request later again?
Yes. Just do it coming out of Arnage before Porsche occurs. Next car on the track is Baxter, so they were sitting in the pits for about a minute and a half there.
By the way, what about if we don't fuel up a full 75 but just a 73?
Like I said, I'm pretty certain it only fills to the maximum.
No. You can say a plus on according what you have selected.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't just continue to put fuel in the car after it hits the maximum.
Does it?
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Because I had the same question and when we're doing the other endurance races, and yeah. That's the reason why, during practice, I would go into the pits and have 75 liters in, but the fuel would only take 2 seconds because I was just doing one lap, and
yeah.
So.
Well, if it says a plus 75.8, like on this here, it basically says please refuel me 75 additional liters. If you set that to 68 and you got 4, then it's 72 in the end on the tank. I mean, you could spare that little weight, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe whenever Jack gets back in the car, we could start to try to experiment with fuel loads or something. Just try to close the gap. But for the meantime, I think we're just better off just killing time.
Okay. Right, I'm just happy nothing major happened right now. Alright, pit confirm, 75 liters, soft, you are selected as driver. I think we're good to pit.
Should be. Watch out for potential traffic here.
That rear end scared the hell out of me.
Box.
Box. Talk map 1 unbox. Always braking way too early. Alright.
Alright, good job.
Right. Let me just go to toilet real quick. Pointless challenge would definitely take longer than 26 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Right, open the freaking window. Well, there is water everywhere on that window.
Alright.
Alright, good luck there. I'm gonna be back fairly soon.
Alright.
Right, guys. Literally, I'm done. I'm done, really. It's starting to get dusk here, so it's getting lit. Coffee's empty. I haven't drank as much as I thought I would. And right now, I'm just very happy to get off the car. Fairly nice, without major incidents. I'm just waiting to get into the commentary box for a short interview.
We do have Michi Hoyer with us for interview after Cody has just gotten into the car. That was a good stint, Michi. You got in, I believe, in second, kept it in second. Pretty much gave the car to Cody where it was before. So no major changes really in the top three. How'd you feel out there?
Yeah, it was pretty much alright. To be fair, it took me quite long to get into the car. I'm the only guy from the team racing during the night, so I tried to actually go to bed at 8-9 p.m. Couldn't sleep, couldn't get an eye closed or something, and would have needed to get up 1:30 a.m. again. So yeah, with 8 or 9 hours doing nothing into the race, taking over the car into the night when it's quite dark out there. Yeah, it was a bit of an awkward feeling at the beginning, but yeah, sorted it out, caught up to speed, some sort of, as you said, kept the position, kept the gap, so we're looking good.
Yeah, yeah, and I have to imagine you're going for a rest now, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, with Cody on the car, and it's me obviously now on the strategy, and we're gonna do another 2.5 hours like that before we swap places again. So we're gonna take out the car probably around 8 a.m. German time again. So yeah, that's the plan for the next 4 hours.
And is that your final stint?
Apparently, I think that will be, yeah.
Gotcha.
Depends whether Ross Woodford is home enough early. So after me, Jack is planned to be on the car again, and after that, Cody definitely is out because it's midnight there then. And when Ross is back, Ross is on the car. If Ross isn't back, probably it's gonna be my turn again.
Gotcha. Well, a fantastic stint, and best of luck, of course, with your final stint. And I also did point some of the stream over to your channel too, because I know you're doing a bit of broadcasting from your perspective too. So I know if some people want to see any onboards, they can check out your YouTube channel as well too.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. And best of luck. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Sure. See ya. Bye.
That was Michi Hoyer, who again he was in the ACR Zakspeed with Cody Blanton taking over now as Craig Baxter. Looks like he just lapped Suominen. I think that was actually. It was indeed. Yep. So I think Suominen is now 6th.
So that is fair enough. Just a little shout out to the guy. So what I'm going to do is obvious now. YouTube. Nope, that is me. But that is what we're looking for. So Cody is on the car. Here's a link. Guys, do me a pleasure. Come over to Cody, subscribe to his channel, and watch the next 2.5 hours from his perspective. I'm very sorry. Probably should have given you the view, really. So there you go. I didn't know that you can take that curve. Which apparently was the wrong video. Hold on a minute. Okay. Something is wrong right now. Let me see, that it's just me in the car there. Yeah. I should go live maybe. That would help. There you go. So Cody's in the car. Caught up a little bit towards Craig Baxter. As I said, do me a favor guys, come over there. I'm gonna manage a chat here. Distractions, as you say, Logically Gaming, thank you so much indeed. Steam King, I'm not going to go to bed, probably others do. I'm going to get some breakfast probably, before I be back live in the car in a good 2.5 hours time from now. Heiko, if you just got some time, message me about that bot, that should help. with the distraction. I just need to unassemble that stuff to get some space on the desk. Anyway, chaps, thank you for all the support. I have a glance every now and then towards you guys watching in the numbers. I appreciate it that you guys stay up all night with me and share the evening with me from the US. And for now, we just keep it there. And yeah, I'm gonna reschedule the stream, and we're gonna be back live in good 2.5 hours. I will notice you as soon as I know exactly. Anyway, that's it from me from the ACR Zakspeed car. Make sure to join the stream of Cody, subscribe to him, he will definitely appreciate it. And then you guys will be kept updated. See you there, goodbye.